Hey everyone, today we are back with a mod review. Today we will be taking a look here at a lot of new mods. All of the mods are public and the links can be found up on my website. Now today is my 100th mod review here in FS19. That's pretty exciting, we reached 100 and there's lots more to come almost every single week. Up first we'll be taking a look here at a 1987 Yamaha Banshee ATV. This in the store has a few different color options along with fenders, and I really do like how the wheels here in the back, the ones that get the power, have traction, while the ones up front here do not. This thing looks pretty sweet here. Look at all the detail all the way around. It is a pretty small ATV, but wow, this thing looks pretty sweet here. We have the stock engine on it. I really do like that exhaust as well. When it's old, it's more than likely burning a little bit of oil, and this thing does look pretty sweet here. Top speed of 93 miles per hour. I also really do like those lights, as well, turning everything is pretty good here on it, and on the first person view, you guys can see it's pretty detailed here. It's nice to have another smaller ATV here in Farm Sim. Up next, we'll be taking a look here at the Bentley Continental. Now, this is a sport version here with a V8, and the sword is color changeable along with a few different engine options, and you do have European or American plates. This thing does look really neat. Now, very interesting, you guys can see it's pretty low to the ground with upgraded wheels and tires there. I kind of do like the look of it, but also these Bentleys do look good in general. Really nice body lines. Once we hop here on the inside, top speed of 192 miles per hour. Now, for most of the mods, we won't really be taking a look at in the store unless there is just a lot of options that I do want to kind of showcase there. But wow, this thing looks pretty sweet here. Now, on the first person view, everything's detailed. It's almost like you're sitting in a Bentley in real life. That is just how neat it is. Really do like this a lot, and it's nice to have more and more kind of sport cars come into Farm Sim. Now, if you do have any cool mods you guys would like me to feature, please let me know. I do try to focus mainly on the PC, trucks, and trailers, things like that, but I definitely want to feature a lot more kind of farming equipment. Up next, we do have a mud buggy. This thing is pretty sweet here. Look at this, guys. A lot of sheet metal, a lot of just tubing on it, and this thing looks nice. Spare tire, dual exhaust. You have a winch in the back. I think there's a winch up front here. Wow, just look at this thing. Definitely would be nice if we had a map with sand dunes. I think that would be pretty nice here. The exhaust do vibrate. That's a pretty neat feature. And let's take a look here. So wow, look at those headlights. This thing looks so sweet from every angle. And let's take a quick look at it. So it looks like you guys can see pretty detailed here. And wow, this thing just looks awesome. Now really quick, when you actually kind of change the gears from forward to reverse, you guys can see the shifting does change as well. Here we have a 2020 Ram 5500. This is a service truck here in the store. It is color changeable along with stock or upgraded wheels and tires. This thing does look pretty sweet here. It's nice to see more and more service trucks. You know, this does have an upgraded rack, a lot of supplies, welder, compressor, looks like a few different things, even a working crane, fire extinguisher. Wow, this thing does look pretty sweet here. But once we hop here on the inside, it has a top speed of 75 miles per hour here. All the lights do work on it, and I really do like kind of showcasing some of these lights because sometimes they do look really neat here. Even lights up top there. Wow, you guys can see lights all the way around. That is pretty neat. When you do press X, it kind of opens up here, which is nice. And with mouse controls, you can actually kind of raise and lower this crane here. Really do like that. Wow, look at that. The small crane, you could lift engines, really anything you want. And on the first person view, we'll take a quick look here at it. On the inside, you guys can see, it looks like we do have a camera view out back and then one on the inside. And for some reason, sometimes with a mod conflict, I have noticed some cameras do kind of go upside down. Up next, we'll be taking a look here at this old Bison semi-truck. I really do like this quite a lot. It's located under the trucks category. It has a starting price of $143,000. I really do like the body style. Everything about this does look really neat here. You do have a lot of different fenders. Now, it is color changeable with stripes and everything like that. Let's see, you do have stripe 1, you have stripe 2, and then you also have the main color. I really do like all of these, and those customizable features really do help out with making it your own. and you could get the 6-spoke wheels or even the Nokia there. Wow, that looks awesome. As we do a full walk around, you guys can see it's pretty detailed all the way around. I really do like this truck. I kind of like the older semis a lot, especially these kind of shorter frame day cabs. These things look so sweet. As we take a close look at it, everything does work here on it. Now, this does actually have, I see the interactive controls, which I really want to showcase here, but this truck really looks nice. If we need a semi-truck next time, I think this is definitely going to be at the top of the list. But you could actually put down the windows, which is pretty neat. You can also open and close the door here, and you could put down the window and open the door and close it. So that's pretty sweet. Really do like that a lot. And this thing just looks awesome. Up next, we'll be taking a look here at a Mack garbage truck. Now, this is a cab over in the store. You do have the option here for the extra drop axle, a few different logos, and you can also make it color changeable here. I really do like this a lot. You have water jugs up front here. This thing looks amazing. Look at the detail all the way around. It's nice to have these things for role play and for other purposes like that. But once we hop here on the inside, top speed is 75 miles per hour here. Everything does work on it, lights and everything. You do have strobe lights here on the back, which is a pretty neat add-on. You guys can see 4 strobe lights there, which is pretty neat. We'll take a quick look here at some of the different things. Looks like a few camera problems with that crane back there, but we'll take a quick look at this really quickly. You guys can see the back does work there. Now, that is pretty sweet as well. You can have a full working one. Wow, that is awesome. And you do have the drop axle there. When you actually unload it with X, it does open up here. So pretty neat, a lot of detail, a lot of functionality, and wow, this is going to be awesome to use around the towns. Up next, we'll be taking a look here to Kenmore Sleepers. Very similar options in the store. Up first, we do have a Kenmore T680, and over here, I believe this is a T660. So in the store, they're very similar options between the two of them. I think more than likely they're made by the same mod creator here. So you guys can see 58,000, and then the T680 is actually a 2021 model there, which is pretty neat. You have bumpers, you have color changeables, you have fenders, you have so many options on these. A few different deer guards and engines, a few different come-ins and exhaust. On the T680, you guys can see very similar options, if not the same, a little bit different, depending on like the aero and a few different engine options, but overall, very nice trucks. Let's take a closer look. This T680 is a 2021 model, which is pretty nice. Wow, this thing looks pretty awesome. Once we hop here on the inside, top speed is 75 miles per hour here on it. All the lights do work on it, which is pretty neat. And we do also have a working hood on it. Look at that detail. Really do like it. The fan spinning in there. And that is one pretty huge Cummins. Now, on the first person view, we'll take a quick look at it. You guys can see, look at this thing. Pretty detailed. Really do like this. Almost like you're in American Truck Sim. That's just how detailed and nice the truck is. We'll take a quick look here at the other Kenmore Sleeper. This is a pretty sweet one. Very similar, just a little bit older model. Once we hop here on the inside, we'll take a quick look. So same thing, working hood, which is very nice here. Looks to be the very similar engine, and this thing looks awesome. So it's a little bit older on the interior here, but no problem. This still looks really, really nice here. Looks like you do have a pretty nice sleeper there in the back. Up next, we'll be taking a look here at an old International. You guys can see this looks to be the TranStar. This thing looks really sweet. Now, I will have to say there are a few different beds for it. It is color changeable, and this cab is pretty small here. But once we hop here on the inside, top speed of 59 miles per hour here. Everything seems to be working on it, no problem. Let's see this kind of unload here. So you have barn style doors, one hydraulic there. Wow, this thing is pretty nice. Now on the first person view, you guys can see working gauges, working mirrors, and steering wheel. Pretty detailed, really do like it a lot. Look at that stitching there. Wow, this thing just overall looks pretty great here. Let's see, do the pedals do work here? Looks like we do have no working pedals on it, but that is okay. Wow, that does look pretty cool. Now, if you guys do enjoy these mod reviews, please drop a like. It's much appreciated, as it does help out with the YouTube algorithms. Up next, we do have a Kenworth dump truck, along with the trailer to go along with it. A pretty neat setup. It is color changeable. That's pretty much about it in the store, along with a few different strobe beacon lights here. But look at this thing, guys. This thing looks pretty cool. You could take the cover off. You could dump it. I mean, this thing just looks awesome. Wow. You guys can see it's a pretty big truck. On the first person view, you guys can see working gauges and steering wheel. Overall, it's a pretty nice truck here, and I like it to touch on. I kind of like the look of it as well. Up first, we'll be taking a look here at a 24-foot tilt deck trailer. It's the Feeling 24-foot. Big shout out goes out to the rental man, Buck. And we do have another very similar tilt deck trailer over there. So in the store, they are actually found here under the low loader category. The Feeling tilt trailer, $4,500 here for it. We'll take a quick look at it. It's a bumper pole or gooseneck option, and that is a pretty neat thing. Now, the other trailer, $12,000 here. The frame is color changeable as well as the wheels. When we're attached to the trailer, when you do press X, it actually just kind of tilts there, which is pretty neat here. Really quickly, look at the detail with those animations there. That is so sweet. Along with, you do have the animations there for the jacks as well. Really do like that quite a lot there. That is such a neat feature. Now, the other one is actually mouse controlled here, and it is very nice. Up next, we do have a toolbox here. You can actually hop in and move it around, and that's color changeable. We do have a few different mower decks here, both found on farms and Mod Hub. And over here we have a $10 million Learjet here. This thing is pretty sweet. Let's hop on in and take a look at the jet. Now, this is pretty awesome that we're getting pretty cool mods like this in game, and you guys can actually see you could actually open the door there. Wow, that is so sweet. You could actually fold up the landing gear when you're up in the sky, and you could do a few things to it here, but look at the detail, guys. This is awesome. Wow, almost like you're sitting in a jet in real life. Last up, we'll be taking a look here at a few placeable objects. Up first, we have a placeable garage. You could also get a 3-car, 5-car, and I believe a 6-car garage as well here, which is pretty neat. But once we get these doors opened up here, you guys can see it's a very nice on the inside. Last up, we have this OK equipment rental and more. This is a nice UHaul dealership, which is pretty nice. But hope you guys enjoyed today's mod review, the 100th mod review for FS19 on the channel. That's pretty sweet. And going forward, I do want to give you guys a lot more PC mods, but also console, and a lot more farming equipment. But thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next one, and subscribe for more.